Hey there! Welcome back to another slow mystery story. Take a deep breath and let your mind slow down for a few minutes. When you listen to English stories like this every night, your listening skills grow naturally and your heart becomes a little calmer too. So, just relax. Don't rush. Let the words flow gently into your mind. Now, let's begin tonight's story. The Clock That Stopped at 11:11. Every night, at exactly 11:11, Lila's small silver clock would stop. The second hand froze. The ticking sound disappeared, and the world around her became still, no wind, no sound from outside. Even the tiny flame of her candle stood frozen in the air, like time itself had forgotten to move. The first night it happened, she thought it was just strange. She tapped the clock gently, and it started ticking again. The next night, it stopped at 11:11 again, and again. Everything froze. By the third night, she began to listen closely to the silence. It wasn't empty. It felt alive, like something was waiting. She stood by the window. Outside, the street was covered in silver light, but there was no moon, no shadows, only stillness. Then she noticed something, a figure standing across the street, unmoving, watching her. She couldn't see the face, only the outline, soft and pale, as if drawn from fog. She tried to speak, but her voice made no sound. The figure slowly raised a hand, pointing toward her clock. Lila turned around and saw the hands moving again. The clock now read 11:12, and the world began to breathe. The candle flickered. The wind whispered. The figure was gone. Every night after that, she waited. Sometimes she wished the clock would stop again, just for a moment, to feel that quiet between seconds, where time doesn't exist. But it never did. The clock kept ticking, like nothing had ever happened. Still, every time she saw 11:11, she whispered softly, "I remember." And deep inside, she knew. Time had let her see something it wasn't supposed to show. And that was The Clock That Stopped at 11:11, a quiet story about time, silence, and the strange moments that remind us not everything can be explained. Sometimes, life pauses for a reason, to help us notice something we would normally miss. I hope this story helped you slow down and maybe reflect a little tonight. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment and tell me, what do you think really happened when time stopped? Thank you for listening. Sleep well, keep learning, and see you again in the next Slow Mystery Story.